All right, techies, good day. You're welcome to Be Techified. If you are watching this, that means you've taken the digital marketing course and you are interested in becoming a professional digital marketer. Now, I love digital marketing because digital marketing is one of the most demand skills in our world today, especially looking at the recent digital trends and looking at how so many businesses are fully adopting what is available in digital marketing. Yeah, so many businesses. So this makes it gives you an edge in the market as a digital marketer. There's so much job available. There's so much opportunities available for you as a digital marketer, and not just it being a profession. There's so much of what you can do with a digital marketing skill and the knowledge you gain as a digital marketer. It can be used to grow your own personal business aside working as a professional for other business organizations and institutions. So that's that. So quickly, this is the first course and the first class for this course. This is the first class for this course. So I'm really going to keep everything at the very basic level, seeing that most of us are newbies, are beginners, will probably not have idea about what digital marketing is. So I'm going to try as much as I can rather to keep these at a very basic level. Now, before I proceed, let me just do a brief introduction of myself. All right, my name is Emmanuel Salvation, and I'm a digital marketing expert, nationality Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian. I began my career 4 years ago. I I got the knowledge as a data marketer from attending several courses and webinars, just like this, just like what we are offering at Be Techified. Yeah, so and I was able to get a certification from institutions like Google, Cisco, and others, and after then I proceeded towards getting my in getting a securing an internship opportunity for myself. So where I work with Deem University, a United States based internship platform. So I was able to work on real time projects, gain valuable hands-on experience in digital marketing. So which actually was more like the foundation of my career as a digital marketer. And since then till now, it's been 3 years after my internship. I've spent so much time, working as a freelancer, working alongside other digital marketers on several projects. And I've worked with so many companies. Yes, I've worked with so many brands. And I presently am working with so many brands also, or rather, some brands. So that's me. And I'm very, very much excited to be your tutor and to also be your senior techie. Yeah, senior techie in Be Techified. Yeah, so quickly, this is the introduction to digital marketing week one. This is the week one of the course, which is supposed to last for 1 month. So, and we'll be covering class one and class two. So now, this is a quick admonition for us. Please, please, and please, this is a very, very great opportunity that has been given to you. Please do not take this for granted. Whatever I'm going to be communicating here, try as much as you can, rather to pay attention. I believe before you play this video, you probably should have known that you ought to get a very good environment where there is no distraction so that you can get the very best out of this course, out of this tutorial. So, a quick one. I would also advise to get your pen and your maybe a book down so you can jot down some things. Yes, so if you can do that, that would really be of benefit to you. So you are welcome once more to Be Techified, and I'm Salvation, your senior techie. So let's proceed. Yeah. So the week one course content will be covering what is digital marketing, definition, the concepts of marketing, concept of digital marketing, and also traditional versus digital channels, examples of traditional channels, why the transitioning in marketing. We have overview of digital platforms, most common platforms, and what works best for each, how to set up social platforms for success, and also lastly, understanding customer journeys and funnels. Now, these are basic. These are the basic. They're like more like foundation of what we are going to be doing for this month. So these are just the foundation. So and I'll try as much as possible to go in details to break everything down. So you who are beginners, you'll be able to get it and understand it, so you can run with it. Yeah. So let's proceed. Thank you. So what is marketing? Now, there is this idea now people have when you hear of digital marketing. Digital marketing now sound strange. Do you understand? You hear of digital marketing is like is something entirely new, something that just evolved out of the space. No, 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 no. Digital marketing, it's not new. Yes, it's not new. Now, this is why I say so. Now, you can't talk of digital marketing without emphasizing marketing. Do you get? So, digital marketing is a way of carrying out marketing, or rather, should I say, it's a mode. Yes, I should use that word mode at which marketing is carried out. Do you understand? Now, is carrying out marketing in a different medium. Do you get? So marketing, whether digital or traditional, still remains marketing. Do you get it? So when you hear of digital marketing, one thing I want you to project your mind is it's marketing. It's marketing. That's marketing. The marketing, it's marketing. Yeah, so we are going to be going on into all of that. So in my slide here, I have marketing is simply finding out what people need. You get? Now, this is the basic definition of marketing: finding out what people need, creating something valuable to meet that need. Yes. So now you have a product that you've been able to acquire, that you know that people will have need of, and you create something valuable to meet that need, which is that product that you have. So to meet a particular need, you identify a need, you create a product to meet that need, and then you share it with them in a way that makes them want to buy and stay connected. Now, in a way that makes them want to buy and stay connected, that's what marketing is. Do you understand? So, for instance, when you go to the market, you hear for most of us that stays, or you live in the live in Nigeria, in this part of Africa, Nigeria here. We when especially myself, when I go to the market, I hear some sellers, they are like, buy two and get one free. Do you understand? Now that's a model of marketing. Do you understand? So they are marketing in a way that they want to make people buy what they are selling. Do you understand? So that's marketing. Marketing is bringing a product to meet a particular need, product or services, whatever it is, and you are crafting it in a way that is attractive. First of all, in a way that people will want to buy that product, or request for that services. Do you understand? So that's just it. You get? So that's what marketing is. Yes, that's just the basic and the simplest way to define marketing. Now, when you talk about the origin of marketing, marketing did not start today. It didn't start 10 years ago. It didn't start 20 years ago. It didn't start 30 years ago. The marketing has been far, far back, many centuries ago. Do you understand? So I have in my slides the idea of marketing began many centuries ago when people first started trading goods in markets. At that time, sellers had to find ways to attract buyers. Now, this is the emphasis. So, trading goods where you have so many people selling what you are also selling. Do you get? So, there have to be something unique. Do you understand? So, they have to find way to attract buyers. So that's where marketing came in. You understand? So the ways at which they adopted in attracting buyers and explaining the value of their product and building trust so customers will return. That is what is called what? Marketing. Yes, that is what is called marketing. So marketing has been far back, it has existed centuries ago. Just that as time keep progressing, as the world keep evolving, as knowledge keep increasing, so does marketing keep getting much more better, with better knowledge, with better tools, with better platforms. Yes. So that's that. Now coming to the emphasis of this course, digital marketing. Now this is the emphasis. Now why I had to lay that foundation was so you could understand that digital marketing is not an isole on its own. It's not an island. It's not a something separate on its own. Digital marketing is means marketing. Yes, marketing through a digital medium. Do you understand? So that's just the perspective I want your mind to get and grab first. Yes. So digital marketing is simply using the internet and digital tools to reach people, show them the value of a product or service you offer. You understand? So you are using the internet. Now this is the difference. Now you're using the internet and digital tools. Do you get that? So you're using the internet and digital tools to reach people. So why I'm trying to bring this perspective to you is so that when you see digital marketing, you don't see it as other persons who are not really educated about what digital marketing is. You first see digital marketing as a way of marketing, another way of marketing, which is by using internet and several digital tools to reach out to people. You understand? So that's just the perspective I want your mind to first of all grab. Yes, I want your mind to first of all grab that. So that's that. That's that. Then show them the value of product or service you offer and build relationship with them. Yes. So now when you talk about the what are the digital tools? Obviously, and of course, we know what the internet is. Yes, we know what the internet is. So we have digital tools like I broke down, I give a breakdown of it below. Now, examples of digital tools, we have social media platforms. Yes, we have the Facebook. Now, these are the major ones. We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Yes, these are social media platforms. Yes. So these are examples of digital tools. Yes. We have search engines. We have Google. For most of you that aren't aware, Google is not the only search engine. Google is not the only search engine. Yeah, this is where we have Google. For instance, this is Google, as you can see in my screen. This is Google. Now, Google, what is a search engine? A search engine is is an engine. Let me use that word engine. An internet engine. Yes, is an internet engine that enables you to have access to informations. Yes, to several websites online. Yes, that's what a search engine is. So when you search for something, the engine gives you results. It gives you results that you search for. Yes, that's why this part of Google, as you can see on my screen, this first page, when you search for something, it brings you to this page. It's called SAP, SERP, SAP. Now, what app is called Search Engine Result Page? Yes, SAP is called Search Engine Results Page. Now, what is Search Engine Results Page? Now, this page that brings out the result as in response to your searches. Yes, search engine result page is the page where you get results in response to your searches. So when I search for digital marketing, this is the SAP now. This is called Google SAP, SERP, search engine results page. It gives me results in response to what? My searches. Do you understand that? So that's that. Like I was saying, this is Google now. Then aside Google, you have also Bing. Bing is a search engine on its own, just like Google. Bing is developed and owned by Microsoft. What is developed and owned by Microsoft? What then you have Yahoo. Yahoo also is a search engine where you are able to search through the web, yes, the internet, to get information, to get access to several resources online. Do you understand that? Um, so this is Bing. This is developed by Microsoft. Like I said, this is Bing. So just like Google. So the three major, the three major search engines we have. So the three major search engines we have are Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Yeah. So these are the three major search engines. So let's proceed. So for other examples of digital tools, we have email. Yes, email is an example of digital tools. Now, with email you can use in sending newsletters. Now, most of you that subscribe for so many things online, you find out that sometimes your mail is filled up with so many newsletters and promotional campaigns. Yes, so this is an example of digital tools. Then also, and we have messaging platforms. There are also social media platforms also, but these are more like messaging platforms that you use in sending messages. We have WhatsApp, we have Telegram, and we have Messenger. Yes, Facebook Messenger. Yeah, Facebook Messenger. So that's that for digital tools. Like I said earlier, digital tools enable you to carry out digital marketing. Yes, so that's the difference between um any other form of marketing. You understand? In digital marketing, you make use of digital tools to carry out marketing. Yes, good. So I believe that you are cleared with that, and you are not seeing digital marketing like something that just evolved recently and people are adopting. No, 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 no. It has always There have always been marketing, just that the medium at which it's now being done has changed now, which is digital marketing. It has changed. There's a transitioning from how marketing is being carried out 70 years ago compared to now. Do you understand? It has changed. Yeah. So that's that. So going over to this, we have traditional versus digital channels. So traditional versus digital channels, examples of traditional channels. Now, before I talk about the examples, now when you talk about traditional marketing, it's the form of marketing that was done before the digital transformation came in. So before you had your social media, before you had the emails, before you had the search engines, before you had the messaging platforms, what and how was marketing done before now? Do you get that? So what and how was marketing done before now? Yeah, so that is what traditional marketing is. Traditional marketing is the way and form by which was done before now. I repeat again, traditional marketing is the way and the form by which marketing was done before now. Yeah, so I listed a couple of examples of traditional channels. Just like we have digital tools, we also have traditional channels. You get? So the newspaper and the magazines, for most of us, we remember while we were growing up, there was no social media, there was no Facebook, there was no Instagram, there was no all those things they weren't there. Do you understand? So, the only way we have to see maybe informations, we get informations from newspapers, from magazines. Do you understand? So these are one of the form and way by which marketing were being carried out. Those days when you pick up a newspaper, aside the news that you read, you see some companies or brand, you see some, some adverts there. You get maybe an advert of a shoe brand on one side of the newspaper or a magazine. So these were channels by which marketing was done before now. You have radio and television. Yes, radio still holds a very significant place even in this digital age. But then it was very, 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 very at its peak. Do you understand? People go do jingles on radio stations, promote their product, businesses, brand, organization, institution, and the rest of that. promote their brands on radio and televisions, different television channels. Do you understand that? So these were the previous way that marketing was being done. That's why it's called the traditional marketing and channels. Do you get that? So thirdly, we have the billboards and posters. What are billboards? Of course, we know what billboards are. Billboards are those banners on you see on the streets, on the road, on the walls of fence, on strategic places that are just that they are mostly attractive. You understand? So you can be walking on the street and you see a big board, a big signpost signifying a product or a service, or something that is just talking about something or marketing something. Do you get? So those were ways that marketing was being done, like I said. So you have face-to-face marketing. One of the things that I used to tell students, especially people who come into market, one of the things I give as an example, I used to ask a question. The question is this: when was the last time you saw um, yes, of course, some of them still go around, but very rare. When was the last time you saw bankers knocking at your door and pitching their bank for you to open an account? When was the last time? Do you get that? So, but before it was rampant, almost every day you get one bank, different bank come approach you concerning opening an account with them. They tell you about the advantage, how you need to get an account, why you need to get an account, how you benefit a lot from getting accounts. Man, that was marketing at its peak at that time. Do you get that? So it was marketing at its peak. It was the best form of marketing and it was working at that time. Do you get? So but now, when was the last time you had such people approached you? In fact, for the past 10 years, I've not seen. I'm not saying that they don't move around, but it's not as before. Very rare to see them now. Do you get? So it's because marketing, the mode and way by which marketing is being done, it has shifted. You understand? It has shifted. So many of these forms of marketing no more hold the strong relevance that it used to hold before. Do you get that? So lastly, there's what they call direct mail. Now, when you talk about direct mail, you talk about letters. People used to write letters, you know, you write letters and send to individuals. You're marketing products, physical letters, you deliver it. Man, thinking about it now, it sounds so weird. It sounds so weird. Just imagine me, I want to sell my shoes and I want to market to like 100 people. I'll now write a letter. Mr. James, Mr. James, this is Salvation Shoe Brand. We just made a shoe. This shoe is really beautiful. You will love it. Please come to our shop at so location and come and get one for yourself. And I write it and print the letter out, and I'll just see people on the street, or I don't know what way it's being done there, and then I send it out. Man, that sounds so awkward. Do you get? So I'm very excited that I was born in this age and in this time where marketing has been so it's been done in a more effective and um of course with the help of technology, more productive way. Do you get? So that is that traditional marketing was the first and the primary means of promoting products and services before the rise of the digital world. Yes. So that's that. I believe I've been able to build a level of understanding as to what marketing entails and the differences between traditional and the digital form of marketing, and the traditional channels and the digital channels of marketing also. So great. So I believe we should proceed. We should proceed to next slide. Yeah. All right. So okay, we still have traditional versus digital. Now, this is where we want to actually compare the difference. Yes, so in the 21st century, marketing has shifted towards digital channels, like I said earlier, due to technological advancements. Yet, traditional marketing has its place. Yes. So why we talk about digital marketing, of course, we are not totally eroding the place of traditional marketing. Yes. So of course, you still go around and you find billboards, billboards that have been even more digitalized. Yes, they've been digitalized. You get, so you find digital billboards, showcasing several products both in video and image formats. You get, so traditional marketing, it's we are not saying that it has been eroded from the space of marketing. Of course, you still have radio station where people also go to promote products. Do you understand? So it still hold a place in our world even today. Yeah. So, but the fact still remains that businesses who have adopted digital marketing will always, do 100 times more than those who are just making use of traditional platforms to market their products. So that's that. So now we have the first one, audience behavior. Now, one of the thing you look at now is this. Now, today, audience behavior is strongly shaped by the internet and the social media. People now spend more time online. You get, so even when people are walking on the streets, they spend time with their phone. They press their phone when they are in the bus. They press their phone when they are in the salon. They are making their hair. They are on the internet. Do you get? So people now spend more time on the internet than even in the actual world. Do you get? So that's why how many people listen to radio today? Yes, there are still millions of persons out of billions. There are few persons that still listen to radio. Do you understand? Especially when you have to do with the younger generation, especially the younger generation. They don't even, I'm not sure they do listen to radio stations. Do you get? So the internet, the internet has been able to shape the behaviors of users, the behaviors of potential customers. Do you get? So, for instance, like I said, buying, searching, and ordering products have largely moved from physical stores to marketplaces online. Now, when if you are a business, a local business that have a local site for your business where you sell whatever product, and you are just solely comfortable with your local customers, people that come directly to your physical location, then you are limited, because nowadays most sales and purchase happened online. I myself, I personally don't like going out to the market to go and get some stuff. I prefer staying at the comfort of my bed, of course, ordering whatever I need, and they bring it down to my desired location. You get? So imagine a business that you get a physical location or a physical store for your product, and yes, you have a good billboard that showcases your product at the front of your store. That's not enough. So because most users, most audience these days, they are very, very, very comfortable, and they see going out most times not really appealing to them. Most people are comfortable, and people are gradually, drifting. Yes, that's the word. People are gradually drifting. They are gradually drifting to making purchases, buying and ordering things online. You get? It's just so unfortunate. Let me use that word, that in this side part of the world, which in Africa, we are very. It's not the rate at which people adopt technology is quite slow. Do you understand? But if you check the Western world, most things they have been totally transformed. You get? People rarely get pizzas. Unlike those days, you go to a pizza shop to go and get pizza. Now they order pizza. I'm not sure. Very, very rare people go to pizza shop to go and buy in physical location. So what I'm trying to say is the behavior of users, the behavior of audience has drastically changed because of the influence of the internet and social media space. So we have products. Yes. So why people still engage with outside world but pay and spend more time online? This makes digital marketing a better way of marketing. So why should I just concentrate on traditional marketing when the very people I want to reach, they are now found online most of the time? Do you get? And there's a better way to reach them. Yeah. So let's proceed. Now we have productivity and effectiveness. Digital marketing has transformed the way business operates by making marketing efforts more productive and result driven. Now, this is what I mean by that. Um, when I mean productive and result driven, now um, this is it. Unlike traditional methods, it allows brands to reach wider audience. So imagine if you have a store, you just have a store here in okay, you have a store in Abuja, and you sell shoes. Yes. Okay, let's say you sell um accessory phone accessories. Yes, you sell phone accessories, and you have a store in Abuja, and yes, of course, your store is well stocked with phone accessories. Now, you can't sell to somebody outside of Abuja. In fact, there is a limit to how to where you can sell in that region. Your influence will only be in the region where that physical store is situated, that physical store is located. That will be your influence. Do you get that? So that will be where your market influence. You will not be able to reach people in far places in Abuja. You'll not be able to reach more persons in Abuja, not to talk of Lagos, not to talk of Kano, not to talk of Abia State, not even to talk of Ghana, Kenya, South Africa. Do you get that? So now, but with the help of digital marketing, you're able to reach more person outside of the scope of your physical location. Do you get that? So outside of the scope of your physical location, outside of the scope of the geographical zone where your store is being located at, or is situated at. You get that? So now, aside the reach, you'll be able to target specific persons. Now, this is it. Imagine you sell a product, or baby children items like children clothes, children playbooks, children toys. These are the products that you sell. Now, in the real world, you can't target a particular people. You get, even if you should print a billboard, everybody will see it. Do you understand me? So everybody will see it. But with the help of digital marketing, you can target specific people. Of course, if you have such brand that you sell children stuffs, children things like I've mentioned earlier, of course your target audience should be parents. So with digital marketing, you'll be able to what target the parents. That way, you don't have to spend so much on targeting everybody. It will be more productive. You get, so you bring your product to people who are most likely to what buy it with the help of digital marketing. You target it. That's the word target. You target it to them. You bring it to them. Do you get? So that way you have better chances of what, of selling. You have better chances of what, excelling in your marketing efforts than when your audience are not being defined. Do you understand? So with the help of digital marketing, you'll be able to do that. Then secondly, you'll be able to measure if your marketing effort is what, succeeding. Now this is it. This is it. Let's quickly digress into this. Imagine if I'm a business. I sell. Okay. What example should I use now? Okay, I sell laptops, and I go over to a radio station to go and market. Oh, hello guys, hello Abuja, hello Nigeria, hello Ghana. I'm at the radio station now. Hello Ghana, hello South Africa. Um, my name is Salvation, and I'm the best seller when it comes to UK made laptops, and I just brought in some goods from UK, and I would like you guys to come purchase. These goods are very good. Laptops are durable, laptops are strong. I'm at the radio station now. I'm doing a jingle for my products, as you can see. So imagine after doing that, and um
that of course get to so many people. Now, how do I measure the success of my marketing efforts? Do you get? Now, how do I measure some certain things? How do I know how many people that marketing effort, that marketing reached? How many people that jingle reached? How do I know that? How do I know how many people engaged with it? How do I know people that showed interest, that showed impression? How do I know that? Do you get? Obviously, I can't get those datas. Do you understand? Of course, are there people that are going to call as a result of that? Yes, but those they call. How do I know from just few people that will call? How do I know people that I reached? How do I know people that showed interest and didn't even call? Do you understand? So I can't know all those. You understand? I'll not be able to measure the success in real time. I can't measure the success of that marketing effort. Not to talk of just putting a billboard in a particular location or a poster. I can't measure the success of my marketing effort, of course. So the only way I'm able to measure the success, it's uh it's by digital marketing. You understand? So with digital marketing, the combination of speed, precision, cost effectiveness, I'll be able to measure the success of my marketing, and you know have better productivity. Do you get it? So that's just how it is. Now, as we progress in this course, that's why I really want every one of us to try as much as we can to be attentive. This is just the basic, the very, very basic. All I'm trying to do here is to establish a perspective in your mind so you really know what digital marketing is. Digital marketing is a whole lot, is a whole lot. Digital marketing currently is the heart of every business. Yes, I repeat, you can put this down. Digital marketing is the heart of every business. Every business in today's world that thrives, every business in today's world that thrives, every business in today's world that thrives online thrives on the wing of digital marketing. It thrives on the wings of digital marketing. So that's that. Now talking about relevance, in today's digital age, that's number three, relevance. In today's digital age, relevance is key to capturing and keeping audience attention. Yeah. So capturing and keeping audience attention. Customers are bombarded with countless messages every day. So businesses must ensure their content, products, campaigns directly meet the needs and interests of their target audience. Yes. So that's one thing. There's so much of waves of different products and competitions that are going about, and we are through digital marketing, you are able to keep audience attention, create messages and campaigns and contents that are relevant to each of them, content that really resonates with what your users want. Do you understand? So with digital marketing, you are able to do that. All right. So please, techies, I really want to admonish us once more again. Let's ensure and try as much as we can. This is the basic. As we keep progressing, um, there's so much. There's so much. There's so much that we are going to be learning from this first 1 month. There's so much. So we are going to be entering the practical stage of the course, of this course by next week. When I mean practical, showing you some things, in details. You get? So, but all just trying to lay a very good foundation so you have a proper knowledge of what digital marketing is and the pros and every advantage and the gold juices inside of it. Yeah. So let's move. All right, so overview of digital platforms. Now, like I said, digital platforms are online spaces where business connect with audience, promote their brands, and drive sales. And I listed some couple of those platforms to us, and each platform has its unique strengths. Yes, and one of the errors people make is not knowing that each platforms are unique in its own way. So when you understand how each platforms work and what kind of content helps in or perform better in each of those platforms, that helps you to carry out your marketing more effectively. You understand? As you know, TikTok differs from Facebook. At the same time, Facebook is not YouTube, and YouTube is not LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is not Twitter, and Twitter is not Pinterest. Do you understand? So every of all those platforms are unique, and they are unique in their own way. You get? So there is the different approach when it comes to marketing on each platforms. Do you understand? So you don't you of course, okay, you see that there's a when it even comes to entertainment, there's a way entertainment is being done on Twitter. Do you get that? So it's everything is just every platform has its uniqueness and has its own way of approach. Do you get? So that's it. Now, most common platforms and what works best. Yeah. Now we have Google. Like Google is a search engine, like I said earlier. Google now is best for search visibilities, ads, and driving website traffic. Yes. Now, as we progress in this course, will be, which will be okay, which will be in the latter part of the course, I believe I should be able to introduce search engine optimization to us. Yes, search engine optimization. Now, this is the branch. This is the branch of marketing when it comes to uh, search search engine like Google. Yes, search engine optimization is called SEO. SEO. So note that down. So, but we'll be talking in more details as we progress in the course. So, Google is best for searches. You understand? For instance, a website. You see, website they optimize their website so the website can rank better on search engine results page. Like I said earlier, SAP. So it can rank better on search engine result page. When your website ranks better, so it gives you an higher chances of getting more traffic. Do you get? So imagine if your website is ranking number one, somebody search for digital marketing agency, and the way this use your site that comes as the first result. So you are more likely to get more traffic than somebody that did not than a website that did not even show up in number one page. Let me show you. Let me show you something now. Now when you if you look at this now, um if you look at this digital marketing, now imagine the first result here is in Investopedia. So this is their website that came in. Can you see this? Now imagine if your website, maybe you search for a shoe brand in Abuja. Do you understand? And your website pops out here. Do you get? So that means you have a better chance of what, getting traffic and getting sales than somebody that did not even show up in the first result page here. Now this is the first result page. Instead of it not show up in the first result page, is in the second result page. This user now shows up. That's the second result page here. Do you get that? So now this is that's that. So if you rank better, it gives you more edge of getting more traffic, and traffic that converts. Do you understand? Converts to sales of products and services, and whatever the goal of your marketing is. Do you understand? So that's what Google is best for. So like I said, that's why I'm going to tell you how you can get. That's what you are going to be learning. How you can help businesses, help websites to rank number one on on Google. Do you understand? You help website to rank number one on Google. Yes, so that they can get more traffic that converts. You understand? Yes. So we have Facebook and Instagram. Now these platforms are mostly great for community building. Now running adverts, yes, they are great for. These are Meta. It's called Meta. Great for building community. Yes, running adverts, visual storytelling. You understand? So and targeting wide audience. You understand? Both married, not married, both male, female, every category of audience. Wide targeting unlike Twitter, for instance. Do you get Twitter? And now, when you look at this, Facebook and Instagram is a B2C. Sorry, I didn't include that here. Let me just quickly include that. There is a B2C, is a B2C. Yeah. So Facebook and Instagram is a B2C, is a B2C, is a B2C social media platform. Do you understand that? So these are B2C social media platforms, and they are talking about Facebook and Instagram, B2C social media platforms. When I mean B2C, mean business to customers. Yes. So this is where business meet customers. Do you understand? So these are mostly good for business owners. Business who now, there are businesses who their target audience are customers. There are businesses who their target audience are what? Also businesses. Do you understand that? Good. So now, if you are a business, for instance, and your target audience are customers, for consumers, let me use the word consumers. For instance, if you sell, if you sell phones, gadgets, do you understand? Okay, let me not use gadgets. If you sell a product, what product? Let's say you sell handbags. Yes, you sell female handbags. So your definitely your target audience are consumers, people that wear handbags. Those are customers. Do you understand? They are individuals, not businesses. So, but for instance, if you sell if you are a company that offers business intelligence, yes, let's say intelligence consultancy service. Are you getting that now? So if you offer business intelligence consultancy service, a consultancy company in business intelligence, so your target audience are not individuals, they are business. Are you getting? So one platform that you want to leverage is what? LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a B2B, business to business platform. And also Twitter. Twitter is a platform that will be good for such business, because Twitter is more also like a B2B what? Platforms. Do you understand? It's a business to business platform. Do you get that? So these platforms have their different uniqueness. That's just what I'm trying to bring to you. They have their different uniqueness, they have their different strengths. Do you understand? So let's take for TikTok now. What works well for TikTok are viral short videos, trends. Yes. For instance, if you anything that is trending, the first place you find it is TikTok. You get, so those are the kind of things that works well there. So when you understand how each platform works, what works well there, that's how you leverage on all of those informations, those strategy, those data to now build a strategy. You understand? As a digital marketer, you get. And if you are, for instance, as a digital marketer, you are managing a company that has target audience to be young people, then TikTok should be your first and number one strength. You understand? Because this is where you find youth globally. Yes, globally, youth adopt TikTok. Do you understand? People spend you on an unimaginable time on TikTok. Trust me, especially in Nigeria, an unimaginable time on TikTok. So there's a lot of potential that you get when you get the things right. You definitely are going to succeed as a marketer on that platform. Do you understand? So this is what each of all these platforms stand for. Like I've
How to set up social media platforms professionally so it's being booked for success. Now, number one thing you have to look out when setting up a social media platform, and as a professional digital marketer, so you have to understand what's the goal of each platform. What do you intend to achieve? You understand? Now, your goal might be you want to drive awareness, you want to get leads, you want to get sales, or you want to get engagement. You understand? So these are one of the things you define. You get, so for instance, a business or an organization or a startup, you get hires you as a digital marketer. You get, so these are one of the things you define. So you have to define the goal. Everything has a goal. You are not just going online, you are not just marketing, you are not just doing whatever you are doing without a goal. So what is the goal? This is what you define first of all. So you define what your goal is. It's called marketing goal. What is the goal of each platform? what is the goal of each platform. They have several goals, like I listed. You have awareness, you have leads, you have sales or engagement. It can be the combination of every one of them. Do you understand? So that's one of the first thing you do. So you define what the goal of the marketing is, what the goal of the social media platform is. What's the goal? Is it that you want to build community engagement? What is the goal? Do you understand? So secondly, you optimize the profile. As a digital marketer, as a digital marketing professional, do you understand? You have to have this. You have to have a very good understanding of how to optimize profile. Now I'm going to show you an example of what I'm talking about here. Okay, download, good. Um, okay. Um, all right. So, as you can see here, this is HubSpot. So HubSpot is a marketing company. So for many of you that don't know HubSpot, I think you should go out and check HubSpot. Go to the internet, just type HubSpot, check out their website. You find so many tools, marketing tools and automations that are available. But with time, we are going to be talking about most of the tools, because I'm going to be introducing you to so many things that we'll be needing some of the tools that HubSpot offer. Do you get that? So that's that. Now look, if you take a look at this, this is HubSpot, as you can see. So this is their profile on Facebook, by the way. So you see at this profile, you have a very clear logo here. This is the logo of the of HubSpot. Now, in as this should be my suggestion. Now, when setting up a professional setting up a profile of a brand. You get now, if you check out many brands online, you find out that at their profile, the first thing you get there is what? The logo. Now, this is a branding strategy. You get, so when people click on, are you getting me? When people click on your profile, the first thing they get to see is what? Is what defines you, what represents you, what explains you, the picture that you want people to see. That is the logo. You get. So before you see the profile name, this is what represent. This logo represents HubSpot. This logo is what is representing HubSpot. This logo defines what HubSpot. Do you get? So in the profile as a business, it is preferable to get the logo of the business. So if the profile is an individual, do you understand? You get the picture of the individual. So these are professional tips I'm giving to you. So if you check out many big companies, Microsoft and the rest, you find out that the logo, that's the first thing that appears here. So you don't want to go and upload one picture from some startup and individuals that don't really know this. You will find out that maybe also is a marketing company, they want design one flyer or one graphic somewhere and put here. No, 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 no. Most preferably, you get the logo here, because it's the logo that represents what you are standing for. Do you understand that? So then, secondly, you have over here this, you can call this the banner or the cover photo. You get, as YouTube, as Facebook calls it, the cover photo. Now, the cover photo, one thing about the cover photo, it can change with time. I've followed HubSpot for a while now, and I their their cover photo changes. You understand? So I think Spotlight. I don't know. This is one of their programs and services, and also tools that they offer. So this can change over time. You get. So, and I also advise and I recommend as a professional that you keep your banner very simple. You don't want to have too much of designs that people can't really know what it's saying. You understand? So users want something that is easy to understand, easy to read. They don't need to stress their eyes and look at it critically. Now, looking at this design, it just shows one thing. It's already telling you something about Spotlight. And if you come to here, you'll be like, and what's Spotlight? You may want to know what Spotlight is. And over here, they've embedded the the URL of what they are talking about. So when you click on this URL now, it will take you to what this spotlight is about. So your banner here is where you can use to showcase several of your program services as time goes, and you want to keep this as simple as possible. Remember, as simple as possible, with a nice font design and nice color background also. So those are one of the things that I want to take note of. A color background that resonates with the brand's color. So you can see this color blends with this hotspot official color. You understand? Now you see the colors, the branding, they are very, very they're synchronized with each other. So when setting up a profile, this is one of the things you should look out for. Do you understand that? And the name as it is. Do you get that? So if you check out, there are several profiles on several platforms. Let's look at YouTube, for instance. Now you see the same thing here. They have their logo here. They have the spotlights, the same thing, even though the wordings here is changing. So you see the design just simple. You get that? You check their LinkedIn, just tweaking all different things, same logo. Right? You get that? So you want to keep this as simple as possible. You understand that? So that's that. Then secondly, the thirdly, you have consistency. You keep branding uniform across platform, which I just showed you across several platforms. The branding is the same. You don't want to have different things, different profile in different. That shows unprofessionalism as a digital marketer. So these are one of the first thing basics you need to know, because for instance, somebody calls you to manage a particular account and you begin to manage. These are the first things you do. You set it up professionally. This is called social media setup. You understand? Good. All right. So let's move to the next slide. Understanding customer journey, and this will be our last tutorial for today. To be our last. This will be the last section of this tutorial for today. So now, when you look at this customer journey, now what is customer journey? That's the first thing you should ask yourself. Now, for every purchase that is made, there is a journey. That's the journey that the customer passes through. Do you get? So that's what customer journey is. Customer journey is the steps that every customer passes through to get to the point of what conversion. Do you get? So for instance, if you sell beverages, you understand? So the steps, the different stages that your customer go through before they get to actually what buy. Are you getting me? So even after they buy, there are also other stages which we are going to be looking at. So these are customer what journey. Do you get that? So now look at this very well. We have awareness here, we have consideration here, we have conversion here, we have loyalty here, we have advocacy here. Do you understand? So these are the five track lines that I've listed. You get that? So now for awareness, this is the stage where potential customers. Now, what is potential customers? Now, these are terms you need to really get familiar with. Potential customers are not customers per se. They are not people who have bought from you. They've never bought from you. Potential customers are people who are what likely to buy from you. Are you getting it? You get. So, like I always tell students, everybody, your target audience is your what? Potential customers. Do you get that? So potential customers first, these are the awareness stage is the stage where potential customers first get to know your brand through ads, social media engines, or word of mouth. So this is awareness where you bring your brand, your service, your products to them. Do you understand? This is where you bring your brand, your service, your product to them. This is where they get to know, they get to understand, they get to see, they get to see what that product is about, they get to see what that brand is about, they get to see what you are selling, what solution you are offering. They become aware of it. You don't expect somebody to just wake up one morning and go and buy something. he has to be aware of your service. They have to be aware of your products. Do you understand? So this is the first stage. Now, the awareness, where you, for instance, most of you that go through Facebook, you see adverts of companies you've never seen before. That is awareness. Look yourself now as a potential customer of that brand. So that is the stage where you are at that time, where you see that thing is what? The awareness stage. Do you understand? Is the awareness stage. That's where you get to, yeah, that's where you see what you are, that's the stage where you are when you were seeing that ad, the awareness stage. Do you get? Now, the goal of this stage now is what? Visibility. You want to be visible. You want to get seen. That's the stage where you are visible as a brand. That's the stage where your business is visible, where your product is visible, where your business is seen, where your service is visible. Do you understand? Visibility. People, because if people don't see it, how will they buy? If people don't know about it, how will they buy? How will they purchase it? How will they request your service? Do you get that? So that visibility stage. Do you understand? Now, after visibility stage, of course, after watching an ad, you are interested. Wow, then you move, there's the next stage that is called what? Consideration stage. Do you understand? Now, this is stage where, for instance, for most of you, I don't know how you came in contact with Be Techified. There was an awareness stage. It might be that it was your friend that told you about Be Techified, or you saw the adverts on social media platform. Whatever way, there was a stage where you became aware that wow, Techified is offering several courses on tech. Wow, you became aware, and now you started considering. Now, this is stage. What was making you considering? There are several things. We are going to look at all those in our next course. Do you understand? So the consideration stage. Now, this is the stage where you begin to what? Consider. Wow, Be Techified is offering. Yes, I think I should I think I should apply. I think I should register for this course. So this is the stage where people get to make, their decision before actually taking a particular action that now lead to conversion. Do you understand? The next stage. Conversion here makes, here you can see the audience decide to take action such as making a purchase, signing up. There are different conversion actions as related to conversions, signing up, or 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 contacting your businesses, or putting a call across to you. Do you understand? So that's that for the conversion. Then we have loyalty. This is a stage where they don't just buy, they also, your customers also return to buy again rather. After the first purchase, businesses focus on keeping customers satisfied through quality service, follow-ups. Do you understand? Now these are the this is at the loyalty stage. Do you understand? So this is how you get your customers to be loyal. Exactly. To be loyal. This is the loyalty stage of the customer journey. The most very interesting part is advocacy. Advocacy is the part of a customer journey where he is not just buying your product or services. They are not just interested. Do you understand? Yes, they are not just interested. They are now the ones telling people about it. Do you get that? Now, imagine you yourself as a techie in Be Techified. You understand? So, um, you after completing this course, so that's why we put more effort here in Be Techified to ensure we give you the best and quality and highly valuable courses. Do you understand? So we don't just want to waste your time and just talk and go. Ensure we give the best and ensure that indeed what we are giving is of high value, so that you'll be able to refer people, talk to people. Wow, they teach very well. The classes, the courses, they are awesome. Do you understand? So that way you'll be able to advocate for Be Techified. You can tell your friends, your colleagues on your social media. Do you understand? So that's like the highest stage in the customer journey. You understand? So that's like the highest stage in the customer's journey. Do you understand? That's like the highest stage in the customer's journey. So and at this stage, you don't a customer don't need to. Your customer is already satisfied with your product. It doesn't need any too much of
of effort again. Do you understand? So this is what happened at the advocacy. All right, techies, we've come to the end of week one, class one and two section of the course, and I believe you had so much to pen down, and you had so much that was stored in your mind. This is just the beginning. Like I said, I tried as much as I could to keep everything at the basic level and to just establish um, a level of balance towards the digital marketing and marketing at large, so which I believe I was able to do. So our in our next class we'll have time to talk on all this in more details. So ensure you research, go through the internet, do your findings, also browse, learn more. Knowledge doesn't end. Knowledge doesn't have an end point. You keep growing and learning. Aside you being a techie in be techified, ensure you also in your own personal times. I know we can be very busy. Most of us are working class people. Most of us are parents. We have several things to do. Most of us are students. Do you understand? But find time. It can be 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Give to learning. Give to also expanding your knowledge. Do you understand? Now, as you can see in this slide, you are seeing activity here. Now, this is an activity that you are expected to carry out. You understand? Just like I'm saying now, also taking out time for yourself to learn. Now, map out a customer journey. You are going to map out a customer journey for a local business of your choice. So just pick a business of your choice, map out a customer journey. You understand? Map out a customer journey. So how you are going to be doing that? Get a business. This is the business. Just pick, it can be anything. It can be any business, whether visible or not. Do you understand? So it can be any business. So you map it out from the awareness stage. This is how the awareness stage is going to be. This is what is expected at the consideration stage. This is, do you understand? So the stage where the customers begin to consider this product, blah blah blah, and the rest, just as you've seen in the previous slides. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and you do that all through the various stages in the customer journey. You understand? For a particular business, you get. So that's that for that. So thank you so much for staying up to this moment, and indeed it's my honor to be your senior techie at Be Techified. So see you guys, see you everyone in our next class. Thank you so much. Bye bye.